A 2023 shark movie, and I haven't talked about it. The Black Demon. That's right. It was Paramount. It's a financial disaster, and we will talk about this film. I didn't know this existed, so I said, "Well, how could I not?" Ironcaster has got me giving sharks a fair chance. We're headed into Halloween, so I thought, well, it's a horror movie. It's described literally as a horror science fiction thriller movie, that kind of thing. Poster's got a ginormous shark on it, so I'm thinking like megalodon, like it literally is like a Meg movie. And here we go. It's a family that's sort of going on vacation, right? Gonna go on vacation. The dad, his name is Paul. He works for an oil company, so basically he's got to go out and check on this offshore rig. His wife and he had been there many, many years ago. They had a great time. It's almost like a little tourist town because of this rig, and they bring their two kids. We'll come to find out that there's this giant megalodon shark that's called the Black Demon, and it prowls the water. And it's sort of this interesting dynamic that is never interesting. Like, I don't know. It's in part about the oil rig and the community built around drilling oil, and then it's like this mythology and legend of the Mexican creature, the Black Demon, and it's like, well, the shark is neither black or demonic. It's just a giant freaking shark. So call somebody. Like, it's so strange to me. So um it takes a little while. It takes a little while before we get anything actually happening. And then when it does, you have like folks that are there on the rig. The rig's mostly abandoned at this point. And one of those people die right away. And come to find out that the crew has been tormented by the megalodon. No one's really there. Has to do with safety issues, whatever. But Paul had signed off on some of this kind of stuff, these dangerous conditions. So he's sort of like implicated as being part of the problem. But it's like, do I really care about like corporate corruption issues and oil companies, self interests, and things like that? Whenever I have a freaking megalodon out there, but the one guy thinks it's the the god of rain. It's this punishing people who are greedy. It's Mother Nature striking back, and it's absolutely insanely bad. And yeah, let's talk about it. So this is that lead up with the family. They're going on vacation. They going to go to this town, and oh, we're in Mexico. And really, they just make all these little cheeky Spanish comments about. Then they get to town, and it's like there's nothing in town. Like, town is desolate. It's sort of like, I don't want to say boarded up, but there's just nothing going on in town. Like, sound off. Yeah, there's nothing. See, there's nothing left of town because there's a freaking megalodon. So he meets these guys who are just like totally like making the wife and daughter feel uncomfortable, and it's like just it's awkward, and he's going to go on out to the rig and leave them behind, which is a horrible decision, right? Horrible decision. I don't know why you would do that. There's no one in town. So he goes on out there, and they follow right away. There's oil everywhere in the water, by the way. And then, yeah, a lot of this movie is so dark you can't really enjoy some of the elements that they're going for. And even the elements of the shark attacking is sort of like second to any reason on why the shark attacking. There's tons of oil in the water. Like, it's literally meant to be like an environmental agenda film as well, and this Mexican legend about nature fighting back. And this guy's trying to constantly tell you that, oh yeah, this giant thing's out there because of this. It's your fault because you signed up on this rig, which is unsafe and leaking oil and all that. So that's why he's attacking your good luck. So, oh yeah, let's get to that. Nature bites back. So here's the shark. You can see the size and scope they're going for compared to the little tiny boat. Um, I wish I could say that it was remotely good or interesting, um, because they're trying to be. Like, they spent money on this. They're trying to make a serious film in a lot of ways. At least I feel like they are. This isn't this. I didn't look up budget or anything like this, but this is not like Cocaine Shark, which didn't really have a shark in it. This isn't like Sand Shark or uh, Sharks of the Corn or whatever nonsense, right? That's all just cheeky nonsense. This is actually like a Paramount produced film. This is actually like there's some money being spent. Josh Lucas is a reputable actor. Like we all know, we've probably seen him. He's one of these character actors that you probably are more familiar than you realize. He was, I think he was one of the leads in Poseidon. Um, that was a movie. Lincoln Lawyer. He was one of these actors that just looks like too many other people, so you just can't find a nice lane. Um, so yeah, the shark attacking and the oil and all that just consumes. We don't get enough shark attacks and sharks. We have more conversation about oil and stuff like that. So the trailer tries to tease that we're going to have shark stuff happen, but it doesn't really happen. We get this shot at the end, which is what was spoiled in the trailer. So yes, this is the shot. That's pretty much the best. It's all downhill from there. To be honest, it's all downhill from there. So, um, yeah, Black Demon, Paramount, absolutely garbage film. Can't believe how bad it is. Uh, Black Demon's going to be on the bottom of my list. Like I don't know. Okay, it is sort of worse than Cocaine Shark because I think that they take themselves seriously, right? So Black Demon is sort of, yeah, it's worse. It's worse than Cocaine Shark for sure. Um, it's even, I mean, I would never watch this again. I would probably sit through Shazam 2 again. So this becomes like near the bottom. This is really, really one of the worst films of the year for me. I couldn't believe how bad it was. So anyway, bad movie category. Chalk that one up. Not watching that again. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry it's bad news. Have a laugh at my expense. I wish I could have given you some real time moments of me just going, is there ever going to be any sharks in my shark movie? Is it going to be about oil? Do I have to constantly hear about this oil company and this guy? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. And at some point, when they drag it on so long, even though you're supposed to like care about the family or whatever, you almost become like desensitized to even their death. Like if they were to get eaten or something like that, you're like, all right, well, you're out there with the shark. I don't know what y'all expected. Like, so yeah, I know. Anyway, that's my take on it. Take care, everybody.